How's everyone this evening? Everyone's having fun?
Yeah.
What about you kids? You enjoying yourselves?
Yeah.
Good. Now listen up, I've got a little story to tell you. Once upon a time, there was a great and wealthy king. Now every so often, this king would dress up as a poor man and sneak out at night out of his castle. Now nobody outside ever knew that this man was their king. His family, his officials and the guards in the palace were terrified that one night someone in the town would recognise him and either kidnap him or kill him. So his family and the guards used to plead with him, "Please, king, don't dress poorly and don't sneak out at night." Then the king turned around and said to them, "How can I truly know my people unless I am one of them?" Over 2,000 years ago, God did the very same thing as that king. God sent Jesus into the world so that God could really know us and really love us. But, unlike the king, Jesus was not born in a palace, surrounded by high security and surrounded by worldly wealth. Jesus was not born to a royal king or a royal queen of an ancient and strong empire. Jesus was born to a poor, uneducated woman. He was born as an outcast, as Mary and Joseph were not yet married. He was born without a place to call home. Jesus was born in a stable, a barn that sheep, horses and cattle live in. He was born among animals, smelly, dirty, unclean animals. He was placed after his birth into the animal's feeding trough. So, my brothers and sisters, God's first night with us as human beings, as one of us, was in a feeding trough in the midst of dirty, smelly animals. Now, some of us today tend to forget the very beginning of the Christmas story, that God became one of us. We tend to get caught up in the modern Christmas image, that beautiful image of coloured lights and glowing tinsel. The cities and towns around the world covered with decorations and playing loud heavenly music. The millions of houses adorned with Christmas wreaths and fake white snow. Those wonderful Christmas trees with decorations and colour and nicely wrapped gifts laying below them. The Santa Claus, the elves, the reindeer and the endless Christmas parties. The wonderful spread of food and drink. The churches full of happy singing people with faces covered in joy. Now don't get me wrong, that is all good and all truly special. But Christmas is far, far more than just the glitz and glamour that we can all see around us. Christmas is more than the lead up to a birthday party for Jesus on the 25th of December. God gave us the greatest gift of all. That gift is a gift that each of us receive in equal measure. This gift was not something given over 2,000 years ago. No, that gift is given to us every single day of our lives. Jesus Christ is already alive and active in our hearts. Every day that we awake and have life is a day that Jesus is born in our hearts. Christmas, therefore, is not some event that happened on a cold, dark night in an animal barn in Israel many, many years ago. No, my brothers and sisters, Christmas is actually every day. God gave us Jesus as God's personal gift to us. And we give back our gift to God by using our God-given gifts and talents just as Jesus did. Each one of us has many gifts and many talents. How we use these God-given gifts and talents is up to each one of us. But Jesus, who is already alive and active within us, shows us how to truly give. Therefore, the meaning of Christmas is to give, give and give. When we love one another, when we look after one another, we give. When we care for and support one another, we give. When we forgive ourselves and forgive one another, we give. It is when we give of ourselves that we make Christmas an everyday reality. It is when we give of ourselves that we make Christmas alive, present and active in our world. So my Christmas message to each one of you is simply this. If you truly want to experience the joy, the peace of Christmas every day of your lives, use the gifts and talents that God has given you and allow Jesus to be born within you every day of your lives. Be the image and the person of Jesus for one another. As Jesus became like us, we too must become like Jesus. We must give of ourselves to one another. And that, my brothers and sisters, is the true meaning of Christmas. May all of you have a truly blessed and peace-filled Christmas, and may the light of Jesus strongly shine in your hearts every single day. Merry Christmas and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
This is a song for everyone out there.
They need Christ.
people who have lost their way, and they need God's love, but they're afraid to say. If we close our eyes, perhaps they'll go away without you, without me, without Christ. There's an encouragement and a challenge.